Creating pathways to opportunities takes multiple forms, especially in complex environments. In the UAE, we have the privilege of having great leadership that allows us to create ecosystems of support. The consortium that the Abdulla Al Ghurair Foundation put together with the Ministry of Education and 9 leading universities was really an idea about collaboration. It's an idea that this is actually really hard work to do well for an entire system, and that hard work will be facilitated if we can bring in expertise and we can have generally people working together, the professionals working together with a shared goal, with a shared value of continuous improvement. And the consortium has been very successful over the last 2 years, and we anticipate that it will continue with success.
The technology is affecting our daily life, and particularly education is also subject to the technology effect. And it is very important to utilize technology for the best of the community, serving students, providing access, improving the education, training the faculty, and getting the best of the online learning. The online learning will provide platform to have access to the best teachers around the world and to provide the service to all the communities.
Today's panel discussion helped us understand how online learning is more than just attending our courses online. It is technology-driven learning, and that's where the future is coming. Thank you.
One of the key takeaways from the meetings today for me is that there is more than ever before a commitment to work together as higher ed providers and the other partners that we had in the room today, and others that we do not have in the room, but we do need their support. I think the more we work together as higher ed providers, the more we can achieve, the better we can serve our constituents. Another key takeaway for me from the talk today is the importance of really redefining, reconsidering, breaking down the walls to allow for the disruption to happen really well in higher education. Whether it's on how we really approach education and having the students at the center of how we design the entire process, and also working through the details of this transformation and realizing that this transformation will not end. This is a continuous process. It will always be there. In terms of the future for higher ed, I think this collaboration is key. Also challenging ourselves always, realizing that technology, like we said today, will keep changing, will keep evolving, and we have to be as agile as possible, as aware as possible, and as willing as possible to really challenge ourselves and think of new alternative ways of working with learners. I don't want to use the term educating or teaching. It's really working with the learners to make sure that the process of learning is as smooth as possible, as relevant as possible, and therefore as successful as possible. Thank you.
I think one of the key takeaways from the panel discussion is that we start with the student in the center, and that a quality learning experience can look very different. It doesn't have to be either completely online, completely in person, but as long as you're building that quality experience for the student in that student-centered way, you end up with a rich, authentic educational experience. I think another thing, another takeaway, key takeaway, is that we can collaborate on more than just courses. We can collaborate across universities in the university ecosystem. One of the things that I said on the panel is that the goal should never be sustainability, but to thrive. And as education really is that catalyst to be able to create that engine in the economy, finding multiple ways to reach the people of this nation is incredibly important.